and I have unfinished business.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure it's a bad thing.
Hello, I am GamesRadar Plus Features Editor David Horton. I am joined today by our Reviews Editor Justin Towell. We are going to discuss today the news that Sonic Boom producer Stephen Frost has gone on record about exactly what the hell went wrong with that game. Now, Justin, obviously, wasn't strictly a core Sonic game. It was a new attempt to sort of spin-off, reboot the franchise, different character abilities, different gameplay mechanics. What's he said to explain, obviously, exactly why this thing did not review as well as hoped?
Well, it's a very candid interview with the Sega Nerdcast, and he was saying that basically they were over-ambitious. They wanted to give a brand new team its big red button. They wanted to give the team a new Sonic game so they could do what they wanted with it. So they wanted to add things like vehicles and a bungee line and combat and things like this.
All the things Sonic's never been known for.
Well, exactly. Apparently they listened to focus groups, and the focus groups said, Sonic's too fast these days, I can't control it anymore. So they thought, well, let's slow him down. But then that forgets that Sonic is about speed. I mean, you ask someone like me, he's not always about speed.
No,
Speed is a reward.
There is a good point to say it's too fast, because some of the later games have been lambasted for just being running games, basically.
Yes, yeah.
But...
Well, yeah, exactly, but... So they were trying to sort of reinvent Sonic. I mean, it is a side story. It's not one of the core games. It was not by Sonic Team, for instance. So it is meant to be a separate thing. To go with the cartoon, it's also a new Archie comics line. Apparently all the comics people were really pleased because it's a new Sonic. They could do new things with him.
Well, yeah, it almost feels like the game design was informed to give the comic characters more to do, really. Which,
Yes, you could argue that, yeah. But obviously it's too many things for Sonic, and the end result just didn't really gel. So obviously, I mean, Stephen Frost has now left Sega. He left a couple of weeks ago. So that's why he can talk about it. But it sounds like he's got lots of regrets because he had high hopes for it. He wanted to do something different. Problem is, though, he also sees Sonic as being something that will happen in the future with lots of co-op play.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I mean, obviously he said what went wrong, but does he have solutions?
Well... the solutions, he wants to see co-op play, things like that, maybe even online play because people liked that. But all the things that he wants to add to Sonic seem to take away from what Sonic is. He thinks that the Sonic core experience is too narrow, because you just attack with the same attack move and you go fast, and there's like 6 Chaos Emeralds. There's not much you can do with that. He says doing that too much just results in a boring game.
Okay, so as for the actual future of Sonic, who the hell knows right now?
Exactly.
Whatever happens, though, we will continue to report on that via GamesRadar Plus's fine news feed. So for that and everything else you need to know, keep it tuned to us.
That was a pretty sweet video, right? If you want to see more, go to GamesRadar's YouTube page over here. Or if you want to read, maybe up your game a little bit, go to GamesRadar.com.